Our theme this week is, good morning, Unity. Our theme this week is kindness and friendship. And so you'll recognize this song from Toy Story. But it's called You Got a Friend in Me. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead, miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Yes, you got a friend in me. Oh, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got troubles, I got them too. There ain't a thing I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, see it through. 'Cause you got a friend in me. Whoa, you got a friend in me. Some other folks might be a little smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe. But none of them will ever love you the way that I do. Just me and you. Oh, years and years go by. Our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. Whew. Oh, and you got a friend in me. Whoa, you got a friend in me. Whoa, you got a friend in me.
Well, I'm looking out at people that are not at the beach. Thank you for spending your Labor Day holiday here at Unity of Gaithersburg. I'm so glad to see you this morning. My name is Reverend Cheryl Myers, and I am the minister here, and we joyfully welcome you and welcome everyone tuning in via YouTube this morning. Good morning to you as well. And so last week, I just want to give some love to Edie for covering that last Sunday. So appreciate it. I was celebrating a very momentous birthday out in California. I was in California, in Sonoma. I was having a very good time. So thank you so much. I always know that I can leave and you guys it just flows and it's just wonderful, and I hear all these wonderful things when I return. So thank you so much. And I also, on a more serious note, want to send some love down to Texas again. Unfortunately, there's been another mass shooting down there in Odessa, Midland area, and we just send our love. And so let's take a moment to begin our time together in that conscious awareness and that conscious claiming and sending of the love that we are overflowing in our hearts. So let's just take a moment to breathe into our hearts of pure, divine love. And so we center in that awareness, and we take a moment in this time of prayer as we begin our Sunday morning celebration together to just literally send some energy down to those dear ones in Texas and Odessa and Midland, the families of those people that were killed and people that were injured. We just so send our love to all who were impacted by this incident. And the shooter as well, we send love. We just send our love. For in the truth of all things is that love is the greatest power. And so as we send love to our dear ones, we also send love to ourselves. The love that we are radiates out into this room and blesses this gathering. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Thank you for the love that you are, that you share, that you shine. For it makes a difference. And for the love that we are and all our blessings, we are so grateful. And so it is. Amen. Amen. So is anyone with us for the very first time this morning? If you are, if you would please raise your hand and our ushers will come and bring you a welcome packet. There's a little card on the front. There's a card on the front, and if you fill out that card and give us your email, we'll just simply add your address so that you can receive our Friday afternoon online newsletter. All right, let's stand and sing Grateful.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All that I'll ever be is a blessing. It's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all. For it all. Na 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 na. For it all. Na 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 na. Grateful for all that I am, all that I see, all that I've been, all that I'll ever be is a blessing. It's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all. For it all. Na 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 na.
Take a moment and greet your neighbor, offer a handshake, and ask for a hug. Back to your seats. Let's continue singing.
Thank you, music team. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. And welcome to September, which is a big month in our household. We have grandchildren, children, parents, cousins, all kind of birthdays in September. Anybody have a September birthday? Happy birthday, September people. Carrie, back here, Edie. So, this week's transformational opportunities are detailed in our community newsletter. Receive next week's edition by sharing your email with us. So before going on, please take time to power down, otherwise silence your cell phones. Thanks. So we have a lot going on here in September. Mark your calendars for our next community meeting on Sunday, September 8th, right after service. We will hear from the board and Reverend Cheryl about all that is happening here at Unity of Gaithersburg. So please mark this down, September 8th. Bring your light, your love, and your wisdom, and we'll look forward to seeing you there. Unity's World Day of Prayer is Thursday, September 12th. On this day annually, Unity and other New Thought partner communities unite for 24 hours of continuous prayer. In this sacred activity, we recognize and claim the divinity of all and lift our world in peace, love, and wholeness. This year's focus is Infinite Presence, Unlimited Potential. On Wednesday, September 11th, our prayer chaplains will lead an uplifting and inspiring opening service starting at 7:15 p.m. Applause for our prayer chaplains. A meditative closing service concludes this 24-hour focus on Thursday, September 12th at 7:15 p.m. There are prayer lists at the back of the sanctuary for you to write names of those you would like held in this sacred energy. Unity of Gaithersburg will hold them in prayer for 30 days and will then forward them to Silent Unity for an additional 30 days. There are also prayer tides available for you to write your own special prayer intention, and these will be displayed and lifted on our campus. We look forward to seeing you on Wednesday, September 11th, and Thursday, September 12th, here at Unity of Gaithersburg to celebrate these 24 hours of World Day of Prayer. So, question, don't you love this spiritual community? Don't you want to see it grow and prosper? Yes. Now, if you have talents and skills to share, we look forward to you supporting this unfolding by considering serving on our board of trustees. If you would like to find out more, plan to attend an informational meeting on either Sunday, September 15th, or Sunday, September 29th, right after service. This is a way to serve that will truly bless and deepen you spiritually. Applications are at the back of the sanctuary. And please place completed applications in Reverend Cheryl's mailbox no later than October 6th. And the mailboxes are back in the corner. And finally, join us Friday, September 20th at 7 p.m. for another exciting bingo night here at Unity of Gaithersburg. There will be prizes, raffles, pizza, and other treats. $10, this is $10 admission for one card, one bingo card all night, and $5 for every extra card. Volunteers are requested. We need volunteers to help out. Volunteers are requested to assist with this event, and once again, there's a sign-up sheet in the back on the table to assist with bingo night. Please bring your friends and family for this fun evening. And now please center yourselves as we reflect together on today's daily word. Our focus for today, kindness and gratitude. Our affirmation, I express kindness and gratitude. If I catch myself thinking unkind thoughts, I inquire within. Am I expressing the kindness I would like to receive to others? Am I pausing in the busyness of my day to ask my neighbors or others that I might encounter how their day is going? Can I move past my judgments to see every person as my brother or sister? can I be grateful for all these opportunities to be my highest self. When I am kind and grateful, I draw from an indwelling foundation of infinite love and care of all life. My attitude improves. My spiritual awareness expands. The outer world is a reflection of my inner world, so I stop and take it in. I joyfully hear birds greet the dawn with uplifting song. I notice how a dog wags its tail with excitement, and I see how the sun rises and sets in radiant color. I follow these examples from nature to create my own state of gratitude and joy. My world is a more beautiful, kind place through the expression of my loving words, thoughtful actions, and grateful awareness. And from Luke 6:31, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And now let us prepare for meditation by singing, All is Well.
As I close my eyes and the world disappears, I can feel my breath rise and fall. There's a light inside that dispels all my fears, and I hear a gentle voice calling. All is well. All is well. All is well. All is well.
So let us take 2 deep breaths together. And begin to breathe normally, noticing the flow of the breath as it moves in and as it moves out. Just follow the movement of the breath as it enters your body and as it exits your body. Allow following the breath to be your focus. Give it your full attention as it flows in and flows out. And if busy thoughts try to distract you from that focus and attention, just gently and lovingly shift your focus to the breath. Following the movement of the breath allows us to focus our attention right here and right now. Present moment awareness happens in each moment We are available, aware, and open. So just keep following the breath. I invite you to silently affirm, I am present. I am available. I am aware. I am present. I am available. I am aware. In this moment. And each time you are distracted by thinking, just gently return to those statements of affirmation. I am present. I am available. I am aware. So let us move into a time of silence now where we continue to focus our attention on the movement of the breath and allow that focus and attention to bring us to the present moment. I am present. I am available. I am aware. Right here and right now. As we are present, as we are available and aware, we can make conscious choices to be kind, to be grateful, and to behold the magnificence of life. Every moment that we are present, we avail ourselves to be conscious, to be awake and aware of our thoughts, of our actions, and our way of being. So let us take a deep breath now. And continue to affirm, I am present, I am available, I am aware. And so it is. Amen.
You know there's a light that glows by the front door. Don't forget the keys under the mat. When childhood stars shine, always stay humble and kind. Go to church 'cause your mama says to. Visit Grandpa every chance that you can. It won't be wasted time. Always stay humble and kind. The doors say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, and don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When the dreams you're dreaming expect a free ride from no one. Don't hold a grudge or a chip, and here's why. Bitterness keeps you from flying. Always stay humble and kind. Know the difference with sleeping with someone and sleeping with someone you love. Love you ain't no pickup line, so always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, and don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When those dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind. Eat a root beer popsicle, shut off the AC and roll the windows down. Let that summer sunshine always stay humble and kind. Don't take for granted the love this life gives you. When you get where you're going, turn around and help the next one in line. Always stay humble and kind.
That's one of those songs that's hard for me to talk after. Thanks, that was beautiful. Can we just pass the offering plate? That would just really be good. Will you breathe with me? Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay. Well, a man went to an interreligion integration seminar. Say that 10 times. And the bishop came up to him, laid his hands on the man's hand, and said, "By the will of Jesus Christ, you will walk today." And the man smiled and told the bishop he was not paralyzed. And so the rabbi came, laid his hands on the man's hand, and said, "By the will of God Almighty, you will walk today." And the rabbi was unfazed when the man told him there was nothing wrong with him. And the mullah came, took the man's hands, and said, "Insha'Allah, you will walk today." And the man politely told the mullah, "There's nothing wrong with me." And the Hindu sadhu came and said, "Son, you will walk on your legs today." And the man said, "Babaji, nothing is wrong with my legs." And the Buddhist monk came, held the man's hands, and said, "By the will of the great Buddha, you will walk today." And the man had to tell him there was nothing wrong with him. And after the seminar, the man stepped outside and found his car had been stolen. He now believes in all religions. Yeah. Trust the mullah. Well, did you know that there are over 4,000 religions in the world? Yeah. And today's message is really not about those many wonderful paths, although in Unity we honor all paths. We are not all paths, but we honor all paths. But I really just wanted to talk about religion today and how it's getting a pretty bad rap. Yeah, so much is being done in the name of religion that is not kind and loving, that's actually divisive, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm wondering if here at Unity of Gaithersburg we can just redefine religion. What do you think? Okay. Knock yourself out, she said. Well, because, in religion, it's often a way for us to connect with each other, right? And to connect with something bigger than we are. And so in Unity, we often distinguish between spirituality and religion, right? And so spirituality, I looked up the definition, is the quality of being concerned with the human spirit or soul as opposed to material or physical things. And the definition of religion was a little bit more in depth. It said the belief in and worship of a superhuman controlling power, especially a personal god or gods, or a particular system of faith and worship, or a pursuit or interest to which someone ascribes supreme importance. And so I don't really think spirituality and religion are mutually exclusive. I think we can combine the two to create a new religion. What do you say? Okay, yeah, again, knock yourself out, Cheryl. Okay, so this is my definition of our new religion. And you can, again, this is just my view and my perception. If it aligns with you, great. If not, you can go, thank you for sharing. Okay, the new religion, a pursuit to which someone ascribes supreme importance to expressing the best of the human spirit in order to create a loving, peaceful, and inclusive world through kindness, gratitude, and presence. What do you think? Yeah. Okay. Well, the three ingredients to me are what I've really been mulling over lately. The whole kindness, gratitude, and presence thing. And so I wanted to delve into that with you today to see what we think about those three ingredients really supporting us in this new religion to create a loving, peaceful, and inclusive world. So here's a quote from a modern-day peacemaker that I'm sure you'll recognize. "This is my simple religion. There is no need for temples, no need for complicated philosophy. Our own brain, our own heart is our temple. The philosophy is kindness." His Holiness, the Dalai Lama. And he goes on to say, whether one believes in a religion or not, there isn't anyone who doesn't appreciate kindness and compassion. When we feel love and kindness toward others, it not only makes others feel loved and cared for, but it helps us also to develop inner happiness and peace. Kindness, the quality of generosity, consideration, being friendly and warm, reaching out to others, random acts of kindness. And we've talked about that several times here, about how important it is just to extend, to reach out, maybe pay for someone's coffee at Starbucks or their toll, or just open the door for someone with a smile. Maybe help somebody carry their groceries. So this quality, I believe kindness is so essential right now in our world. It calls us to look beyond ourselves and act from our true selves, our love, our loving hearts with compassion. And I believe this is a muscle that we get to keep flexing, folks, regardless of what's happening out here. Regardless of what we perceive as selfishness or judgment, division, hurtfulness. And I think I've told you this story before, but I wanted to tell it again. And in India, there's a story about a kind, quiet man who would pray in the Ganges River every morning. And one day after praying, he saw a poisonous spider struggling in the water and cupped his hands to carry the spider to shore. And as he placed the spider on the ground, it stung him. And unknowingly, his prayers for the world diluted his poison. And the next day, the same thing happened. On the third day, the kind man was knee-deep in the river, and sure enough, there was the spider in the water struggling again. And as the man went to lift the creature yet again, the spider said, "Why do you keep lifting me? Can't you see I'm going to sting you every single time because that is what I do?" And the kind man cupped his hands around the spider, replying, "Because this is what I do." See, kindness helps others, but it also really helps the person extending it. Kindness really is a natural expression for us because our hearts are inherently love. It might not be normal, but it's natural. And I love that science has done some research on what supports us, that it actually supports us physically to be kind. Do you know that it produces less cortisol, the stress hormone, and we age more slowly? And those of us that have had momentous birthdays lately are really all over that. I'm going to go be kind today. It lowers blood pressure and reduces stress. It boosts happiness and releases serotonin and oxytocin, the feel-good chemicals in our body, and it inspires other people to be kind once we're kind. And then I think, you know how you feel when someone does something kind for you? It just feels like what bubbles up naturally is gratitude, right? You feel grateful. It's, you know, when you're struggling and somebody just takes the time to open the door, or when you get a really sweet card for your birthday or for a special occasion, or your friends take you out to lunch after Sunday service. It's just lovely. And so you feel like you want to pay it forward. So I love gratitude. I swear I don't think anything changes us. I don't think anything is more powerful in changing our mind than gratitude. If we can look at a situation that we're struggling with, if we can somehow, in some way, find some little seed of gratitude in it, it will shift the power dynamic. Because when we are in a situation and we're all in our stuff about it, where's the power? This is not a judgment. This is just our human process. We tend to put our power out here, don't we? It can feel like we're a victim to the situation. But I tell you, the moment that we find a seed of gratitude in that situation, something that we can be grateful for, we no longer are a victim. We begin to own our power. I tell you, it challenges us when we're in the midst of a situation that is very challenging to find that gratitude. But I tell you, it points us in what's true about the universe. Because remember, we've talked about how we get to dance with chaos. That chaos, when we have chaos in our lives, that's the birth. It's birth energy, right? And so when we can find a seed of gratitude in a challenging situation, it has us come home to what's true. Is life for us or against us? Okay, yeah, absolutely. Are we divine and capable and worthy? Okay, that would be a yes. Can we say that a little louder? Yes. Okay, that's good. And once again, I love that there's been scientific research about the power of gratitude in Psychology Today. They talk about how when we are in a practice of gratitude, folks, we sleep better. Anybody have insomnia? Yeah, we sleep better. It reduces our aches and pains. It improves our mental health. by reducing toxic emotions such as envy, resentment, frustration, and regret. It helps heal trauma. It fosters resilience. It reduces depression and improves self-esteem. It enhances empathy and reduces aggression. Do we need that in our world right now? Could we use a dose of gratitude in our world right now? And I think this was one of my all-time favorite quotes by Melody Beattie. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos to order, confusion to clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend. I love that. Now I'll say yes to that religion. Okay, lastly, my last component of our new religion is presence. And I think there's twofold meaning to presence in this context, because it means actually allowing ourselves to be present, available to life. Folks, the world is calling us to show up. What is ours to do to support and serve the world in being a loving, peaceful, and inclusive place? I think our presence is really being called for right now. The world is waiting for us. What is ours to do to contribute and serve? And also, I think presence means present moment awareness. I think we are called to be present, to be awake, to be conscious. Because, folks, I don't know about you, when I am not present, I can be reactive and not be my true self. Can anybody else relate to that? Okay, good. Yeah, so the world is calling us to be present, to be mindful, to be awake, to be conscious, so we can choose to be rooted in a consciousness of gratitude and kindness, rooted in the consciousness of the truth of what we are as divine beings. You know, Eckhart Tolle, author of A New Earth and the Power of Now, said, "The quality of your consciousness at this moment is what shapes the future." The quality of your consciousness at this moment is what shapes the future. Folks, that's presence. How present are we to how we're showing up? And are we showing up in love, in kindness, in gratitude? So, okay, a new religion. I don't know about you. I'm going to try it on. I'm working on just trying to be as kind as I can. And please don't forget yourself in that equation. Because I think we tend to be, we are all amazing people. And I think that in the world, if I saw you out in the world, I would see you are the people that return the carts at Target, you know, so somebody doesn't run into them, or you're going to open the door, or you're going to help someone. You're going to, oh, you're short 10 cents? Let me pay that for you. I just so hope that you extend that same kindness to yourself when you look in the mirror, when you make a mistake, when you're challenged. And also to be grateful. Oh, folks, if we just really can get out of whatever it is that is challenging us right now and see beyond it just a smidge. I love what the Daily Word talked about, listening to the birds sing. You know, the seasons are about to change in a few weeks, and just watching that whole process in awe and wonder. Just being grateful for each breath. Yeah. And presence. And just being present. You know, when the prayer chaplains were in their rigorous training, and I remember when I was being trained to be a prayer chaplain, I know one of my concerns was, am I going to say the right thing in a moment that's tender? And I had a great teacher say to me, you, in that role, are a minister of presence. folks, our presence is what matters. We don't always need to say the right thing or do the most spectacular thing. So often, our presence is what matters. Our presence of love, our presence of kindness, our presence of gratefulness. The world is calling for that. Are we game? Yes. Okay. Thank you for sharing my new religion, or just listening. And if it's yours to do, to say yes, that would be great. And I just want to close with this quote from the Random Acts of Kindness website that said, "Imagine a world where people look out for each other, where we all pay it forward, where success is measured in selfless acts, where kindness and gratitude," I added gratitude, "is the philosophy of life. This is the world I want to live in, and I pledge to do my part in making this a reality." Let's do ours. All right, let's affirm. I practice kindness, gratitude, and presence with myself and others. My religion includes and embraces everyone and everything, and so it is. Blessings.
Thank you, Reverend Cheryl. And now this is our time to give from our unlimited abundance and open hearts. As you prepare to place your tithe or consistent giving card in the offering bag, or to give online as you join us via YouTube, here's some wonderful prosperity wisdom from Syed Balki. I wish we had a slide on this one. Happiness is the new rich. Inner peace is the new success. Health is the new wealth. Kindness is the new cool. So let us now affirm our offering blessing together. Divine love, I am.
Play the game and you can act out the part. No, it wasn't written for you. Tell me, how can you stand there with your broken heart, ashamed of playing the fool? One thing can lead to another. It doesn't take any sacrifice. Oh, father and mother, sister and brother, if it feels nice, don't think twice. You just shower the people you love with love and show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna work out fine if you only will. Shower the people you love with love and show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. You can run, but you cannot hide. This is widely known. And what you plan to do with your foolish pride when you're all by yourself alone. Once you tell somebody the way that you feel, you can feel it beginning to ease. I think it's true what they say about the squeaky wheel always getting a grease. Better to shower the people you love with love and show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna work out fine if you only will. What I'd like to do to you is shower the people you love with love and show them the way that you feel. things are gonna work out fine if you only will.
Let's stand and sing in our youth.
3, 4.
I've got you, I've got me, I've got us coming.
Together, I got you, I got me, I got us, all coming together. One mind, one love, coming together. One heart, one mind, one love, coming together.
Please be seated.
Hello.
Hey,
Good
Bridget.
morning. This morning in Sunday school, we read The Places You Will Go by Dr. Seuss, and these are some of the lessons.
I am ready to do great things.
Yeah.
I am strong and wonderful.
Can you read it? Just talk.
I can face challenges, whatever they are.
Yes.
Things we all need to remember.
So let's stand and bless our children. Together, you are the light of the world. Live as the light. Let's join hands and sing our peace song. Have a beautiful rest of your Labor Day weekend, being kind, grateful, and present. Bless you.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Oh, you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got troubles, I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together and see it through, 'cause you got a friend in me. Oh, you got a friend in me. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe. But none of them will ever love you the way that I do. It's just me and you. And as the years go by, a friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. Oh, you got a friend in me. Whoa.